Hi there, Aries. Thank you so very much for your patience with this reading. It is your mid-July reading. It will span roughly the 15th to the 31st of the month. Of course, energy is fluid though, so it may permeate a little bit before the 15th, a little after the 31st. All right, Aries, let's get straight into it. I feel that that's exactly what you will be doing during this time. You are getting down to it. You are organizing your stacks of whatever has remained. I'm hearing unspoken. You're tapping into gifts, tapping into talents that I'm hearing were aforementioned, where you know, oh, you know what, there's this side of me, okay, that I know in some way or another I always hold. I always hold. But how I choose to channel this side of me, right, perhaps has remained, I'm hearing unspoken, within the terms, held within the terms. Okay. Controlled. What has been playing within the background? Within the background is now a centerpiece. You're bringing whatever has remained within the shadows, so to speak. I'm hearing soliloquy. Okay, this may have to do with writing, speaking, any form of oration, or just simply, right, the expression of yourself. How you state. I'm hearing how you express, I'm hearing eloquent. Okay, something about the expression of, I'm hearing state of affairs, how you feel. I almost said Sagittarius and Aquarius, and they were ringing very strongly for you as I was meditating on your energy before I turned on the camera. There seems to be some kind of overlap, okay, between Sagittarius, Aquarius, and, okay, I'm hearing Virgo as well. Virgo and Sagittarius had tremendous overlap. Okay, but Aries, there is a shape-shifting, okay, as I'm feeling it, a shape-shifting, where you are taking on the role, you're playing the part, and I see you pulling out these drawers, okay, that are filled, right? I see one is like a jewelry box, okay, you pull out this jewelry box, and there's all this, the way I'm feeling it is almost like costume jewelry, okay, and you're just trying everything on backstage. I see the setting as like a sort of backstage, behind the scenes sort of feeling. You're trying everything on, taking a look at all these trinkets. Okay. Again, I'm hearing eloquent. Something about dressing up, playing the part, readying yourself for the stage lights. Something about, okay, and I'm hearing premonition again. Whatever this is, it may not be a full-blown surprise to you, right? When you step forward on that stage, when you decide to take the leap, I'm hearing take the leap, to embark upon this chapter anew. It may feel, right, like a surprise. Okay, but not the surprise that surprises us. Right? The only sort of surprise may be that which feels like a tingling sensation, a shock, a multisensory experience of what we expect, what we know. We've known that we would be standing here. We've known that this is where our soul dives deep. Our soul has chosen how deep it decides to explore. I'm hearing boundless forms of creation. This may have to do with creativity, career, finances, and bringing form to the magic. I'm hearing magic show. You are turning tables, turning tables. I'm getting also like a DJ feeling. So it may have to do with music. It may have to do with, okay, I'm hearing finances and music. The I'm hearing monetization. Okay. And now, however this resonates with you, Aries, I almost said Aquarius again, so there may be some overlap. Absolutely. If you know an Aquarius, if you have an Aquarius rising ascendant or moon sign, then you may want to check that video out. Nonetheless, Aries, there is, I keep hearing premonition. Again, I'm hearing disclosure. You know it. You expect it on a very deep level. This is not a surprise. Whatever it is you're experiencing, whatever you're coming to know of yourself, of the world that you call your own, that you call your home, you understand it fundamentally. You understand where you're going, where you've been going, where you've been led by your very own self to find yourself deeper and deeper within the echelons of your being. What is that? I'm hearing free zone. That free zone, what takes you to that place that is placeless and perfectly in balance and harmony with, I'm hearing the sounds of the wind. The sounds of the wind. Now, you are being taken by this experience, Aries. Taken. You're taking it in stride. You are moving with it. You're flowing with it. Wherever this momentum carries you, builds you, drops you off even, right? You're ready to make peace with the journey because you understand that it's your journey to embark on. It's your destination. I'm hearing grab hold of, to grab hold of. Hold on. I'm hearing hold on. It's going to be a long ride. Now, right, there is this, I'm feeling this sort of, this burning sensation in my thumb, the flesh of my palm, right beneath the base of my thumb. There's something about dexterity. There's something about adaptability, strength. I'm feeling strength. How you shapeshift, how you mold and create your world. I almost said Sagittarius again. Okay, now Aries. There is something coming through. I'm hearing coming through the ley line, coming through the water. Something having to do with emotions, the emotional landscape of whatever this is, as well as frequency. Okay, energy. That point of connection where we are coming into our own by way of heeding all of the voices. I'm hearing the voices inside of us, all of the voices that call us, that summon us to begin again, to accept. I'm hearing the challenge, to take it on, to embody it, to sacrifice. All that we may have known for the discovery of what I know. I've known all along to be mine. This is my path. This is my path. This is what is, I'm hearing my song. I am to be heard. Heed the symbols, the signposts, the whispers, especially of nature, in any form you may find it. Aries, and I almost said Aquarius again. So again, if you know an Aquarius, if you have an Aquarius rising ascendant or moon sign, you may want to check that video out. But I'm hearing hold fast to your dreams. And again, there is this burning sensation, and a feeling of holding it together. There's something about holding it in place, holding yourself fixed to your revelation of the awareness that your potential is boundless. Boundless. Where you go from there, from the recognition I'm hearing of source, is boundless. Where you begin again, and again and again and again. I'm hearing hold fast to the dream, hold fast to the dream, focus, focus. Premonition. I'm hearing that yet again. There's a tremendous focus for you, Aries. We haven't even got to the cards, but there is so much coming through, so much energy. There's so much excitement, play. I'm hearing play writing, something so fantastical, and you just popped out with the Four of Cups, horizontally laid. There's something about the coming about of emotional revelation. What is it that we hold within us? Not to hold back from ourselves or the world, but to embody, to accept, to live through, to channel. Four of Cups, right? Let's take a look at this card. It shows this rat, right, overlaying these four cups. Cups signifying water, emotion, intuition, signified as well by the moon that looms above it. There is a knowing that you've always held about whatever this potential is, this creative potential, this emotional reservoir of knowledge, emotional understanding. I'm hearing of where you come from. You are beckoned to carry this knowing, these knowings through. And it's that moment, that standstill where it's me, myself, and I. Standing in that mirror, looking at only myself, with my eyes closed, feeling what I've been feeling, allowing this eruption of my inner child to happen in the most peaceful way possible. Not because, right? It's easy. Not because I'm controlling the flow or the flux of these emotions as they are released, but because I am at peace with whatever comes through. I accept myself wholeheartedly, whatever these emotions are that I've known. This wisdom that I've held, this knowledge, this voice that I have held deeply. I'm hearing in solitude. I'm ready for all of this, all of me, to just be. And that means me being at one and at peace with all that range of emotion, experience, foresight, understanding, strength of spirit, of being, however you take it. I almost said Sagittarius again, Aries. So there is, I'm hearing a prophetic movement. You are moving with the vision of what you've seen for so very long. And it's that caravan that carries you straight into this new portal. I'm hearing set your sights high, and I'm almost saying Sagittarius again here, right? There is focus on Sagittarius sort of energy, right? Be it one who you know Sagittarius has a lot of Sagittarius in their chart, prominently placed, or right, if you have a lot of Sagittarius placed in your chart, and we all have Sagittarius somewhere, we all have all of the signs somewhere in our chart. So wherever it happens to align, right, by way of house, may be right where this energy is coming through. It may be where it might apply. So, okay, I almost said Aquarius again. There is this interlocutor sort of feeling here, this communication that's happening. It's like transcending any sort of boundary. Okay, it's almost like Sagittarius, Aquarius, Aries, like there's no distinction. Okay, is how I'm feeling it. So now, and right, as I was shuffling, this Four of Cups popped out. These top few cards just shuffled out right over this pyrite stone, which speaks of manifestation. I'm hearing manifestation in all of its glory, bringing it forth from the shed. Okay, let us see what this is all about. Aries. Let us take a further dive here. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, let us read them off for you here. Seven of Swords, Wands, in reverse. So there may be a pull justice, smack dab in the middle, right over this Four of Cups. Again, there is this blending of elements. Okay, there's this very almost. It's sort of like a not a full blown Neptunian sort of feeling, right? Not like losing sense of boundaries and consciousness. Where am I? It's like you have such a stark clarity with where you are. It's just that your awareness and your recognition is that you may be in several places at the same time. And you hold that fundamental sort of compartmentalized recognition of synchronicity, that none of this confounds you. You're like, I'm fine, right? With meditating on that blurred horizon where the sun meets the sand, where the stars, right, meet the sea. I'm okay with that. It doesn't bother me. Because I know that I'm all of it. And there is much more to me than that which just merely makes sense. To be everything, I must accept everything. I must accept all of the sort of quirks, right? The anomalies, the ironies that I live through and that may live through me. Those being one and the same, right? What we create being an expression of ourselves, us being, right? I'm hearing the premonition of what we create. Okay, now, Aries, there is yet again a focus for you on bringing to light once and for freaking all. I'm hearing freaking all what your light is. It's so exciting. It's so very exciting. And I'm hearing it brings abundance. Not only that which is material, financial, physical, right? Although I'm feeling that that is too a great focus. I'm zeroing in on my moss agate stone. But it's like, what comes first, the chicken or the egg, right? First and foremost, as I'm feeling it for you, especially Aries, there is the honoring of what fulfills us. I'm zeroing in on these two citrine calcite crystals that are sandwiching this pyrite stone. And it frames just like these two wings perfectly in array as I'm hearing weightless. I'm hearing premonition again, weightless premonition. Messages from, I'm hearing the angelic force. I'm hearing God send. Okay, so wherever you may be, again, heeding, getting these messages, these whispers, my left middle finger is like tingling at the tip of it. So whatever this may mean to you, there is this force. I'm hearing this force. I'm also hearing to be reckoned with, this force of nature. Okay, keyhole, answer key, something about you have your sources, you have your source, you are your source, Aries. And there is yet again, right, this sort of framing of understanding that it's what I make it. And if I make it, if I'm the one who makes it, it's me who makes it. All of me, with all my quirks. I must embody my personal truth in all of this. My creative, I'm hearing hallucination, my creative vision, Great focus on that. Let us, okay. There is a focus, Aries. There is a focus on, there is a sort of blurring of lines between realms. I'm hearing astral realm, channeling. I'm hearing you are channeling what this information is that's coming through. You are, it's almost like it passes through this sort of checkpoint, right? There's this, it's like there's this vision. There's this, it feels almost like a right to the third dimensional sense of perception, to the intellectual mind. It feels like, am I hallucinating? What am I imagining? What am I seeing? What am I actually seeing? What am I seeing? And how do these worlds merge in a certain way? What does this mean for, there's this, right, fine line, this thread that in a way separates these two dimensions. Okay. That brings you yet again full circle with them both, where I feel that I am in flight. I understand that it is just that trailblazing of a path that is even sightless, that brings me, you may feel like, it's like this, Aries, it's like this. And again, I almost said Aquarius, so strong emphasis yet again on Aquarius. There is this, yeah, it's like you are seeing like, so, your vision is so expansive. You see so much, you feel so much is flowing. And it's almost, right, like the rush of that takes you out of your body. Out of your body, Aries. Out of your body. My left hand is tingling. So it's like in a deep meditative state, in this state, right? I'm hearing qualms. You are coming to terms with it. It's like everything is coming out. It's almost like when you're in that deep state of hypnosis, right? It's like it all comes to the fore. What we have repressed, we have held back in a way, all comes through, and that is a sort of uh, I'm hearing translation of purpose, translation of form, of energy. When this energy becomes free in its form to be channeled, that feeling of awakening is sensational. Sensational. And that may make you feel like, what's happening to me? Are these ideas that I hold, are they, right? What, I accept them, but where do I place them? Where do I place them? It's not a matter, yet again, of not understanding them. It's a matter of accepting their validity in their own right, but coming to the point where you begin to wonder, right? Where does everything fit? Every piece of this pie, how do we assemble the pieces? Now there is to a readiness to define with great clarity what the driving purpose is of the entire process. I'm zeroing in on the cinnabar stone. I almost said store, so whatever that may mean for you. Okay, there is a focus on spiritual guidance, calling, and I'm also zeroing in on this angel aura quartz, beautiful stone. Speaking of the sort of ethereal realms from which I'm hearing, seek our guidance and care for the messages that we receive from higher realms. How do we channel these messages? How do we carry this information through? Where do we put all of this that's flowing? And what's coming through, Aries, may be coming through incredibly quickly, right? It's like you may find yourself in stillness one moment. I'm hearing in an onslaught of creative rain the next. There is tremendous upholding of the vibration. You are, and as you ascend into these realms of consciousness that you have never really seen, explored to this degree before. It's all becoming so very real. And I'm feeling what you're doing, Aries, is I see you like you peeking your head above this cloud almost. It's like a sheet of this it's almost like a cloudy, milky substance, and your head is rising above it, and you see yourself in this alternate dimension, and you're peering around. It's almost as if your head is just above the water, but I feel it's all happening in air. And from there, right, I see you, then you dip back beneath. And it's a matter of, now that I've seen what I've seen, I'm hearing this quantification, this qualification, now that I have honed in on my skills, now that I've seen it all for what it's been. How do I bring that down? I'm hearing to earth. How do I consecrate that? How do I formalize that? How do I shape that in such a way where it all becomes one? My vision, my application. I'm hearing serendipitous. So there is an element to whatever this process is that is just, I'm hearing in the hands of God, however you consider that, however you take that, right? It may resonate differently with everyone, right, Aries? General reading, but there's this weightlessness in the moment that you recognize that I'm hearing it's all or nothing. It's all or nothing. And for me to pursue it, to do it, I must give myself entirely to it. Entirely to it. I'm hearing sound check, mic check. Okay, there's something about this frequency, this line of communication. You're like, before I go in, I want to know how strong is this signal strength. Signal strength. It's like this. It's like, imagine that you're about to go deep diving, right? You're like, I'm gonna jump off the edge of the coastline here into these deep, deep waters, right? Got my snorkel kit on, right? Face mask, oxygen tank. I've got it all. I'm all prepared, right? But I want to make sure, because yet again, right? I remember the very beginning of the reading was coming through strongly for you. It's going to be a long ride. You're like, I know that I have what I need to be prepared. But I want to make sure, I want to give it one last check, round check, to just make sure that whatever I discover at the deepest part of this sea that calls me, I can bring back with me. When I float back up to the surface, I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure how tangible, how strong, yet again, my connection is between these two realms. I'm getting strongly that which is astral and that which is physical. How can I translate? How can I interpret? How can I channel and implement what I find, what I see in this dimension, what I carry with me in such a way where it can be channeled? I'm hearing effectively. I'm hearing sufficiently. But I'm also hearing in equal measure. Okay, to which point neither interpretation sacrifices its validity, its authenticity to the realm that it represents. Okay, so Aries, now I'm hearing quantifiable measure. It's like, as I'm seeing, there are like two parties, two realms, two worlds. Okay, it's like beneath the sea, above the sea. Okay, that which we connect to, right? I'm hearing that which we create by way of our visions and the implementation. I'm hearing the markers of success, the financial stability I'm hearing of whatever this dream is. You want to ensure, and again, however you see it, right, however you take it, general reading, right? But I want to make sure that what I bring from here, and similarly, right, what I make of this, that continues to feed my creativity, that loop is so formidable that I can be 100 meters beneath the sea. I could be miles, miles, miles beneath the sea. And still interact in a way that is meaningful, in a way that is purposeful, in a way that is going to bring me and carry me through and through and through every cycle of this manifestation. It's a balancing act, Aries, between dreaming, creativity, and implementation, activity, and purpose. What takes you through, I'm getting to the other side, is what carried you, compelled you to dive in the first place. The strength with which you step off of that coastline, that shore, is what determines both the depth of your plunge into that which you will discover, and also I'm hearing the speed and the frequency with which you will uprise again. It's like this, Aries, I'm feeling that it's about going in with a mission. It's about going in with a mission, right? Imagine that you're about to dive into water. Right? From what feels like perhaps really, really high up. You're like, I don't want to just land on the water. Like a flying lotus. I'm not a leapfrog, right? I am a dolphin. And again, there's this focus on eloquence for you, Aries, on the way in which you express yourself, the way in which you portray yourself in this world through this chapter. The way that you enter this portal, Aries, is the way that you come out on the other side. How you start is how you begin. Again and again and again. I'm hearing, may the force be with you. Now, I'm hearing it again, you're taking it in stride. So whatever this dive is, you're not just diving. It's not like, I've just got to jump. I'm just going to, right? Diving alert, everyone watch out. It's like, I am going to embody everything about how this experience lives on for me and others around me watching. Because it's all about the dive. It's all about the jump, the transit between these realms of how I channel myself, of who I am, and how I accept that wholeheartedly, whole mind, whole body, whole soul. I want everyone to see that. I want that to be the show. And what I discover beneath the floor of the universe is, for me, for me. You have no words, Aries. You have only the moment. To make it your own. It's so powerful. It drives you. It tugs on you, this new beginning. It tugs at you from where you enter it. Whatever this new beginning is, I'm hearing for a number of you, fountain of youth. I'm hearing it takes you back in time. It takes you to meet your inner child that awaits you. I'm hearing awaits you. In time. On the other side. You're ready for it. You're ready for it, Aries. I'm hearing flying solo. You recognize that this diving act is such that it's only for you to take. To take on as the pledge. I'm hearing the pledge to resurface as who you are, to be born, to be reborn, to reinvent yourself in the way that suits you. I'm hearing suits your future, suits your potential, your creative purpose and drive in this world. You are aligning with it. And that requires you to be perfectly in harmony and balance with what that dream is, what your vision of it is. And then knowing that it's you who takes you there. Dive deep, Aries. I'm hearing that strongly for you. Dive deep. Because a treasure trove awaits you deep beneath even that. Okay, so wherever this takes you, Aries, I almost said Aquarius again, it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. I'm hearing it's not for show and tell. It's not for show and tell, right? Others may be watching as you let go of this old world. But you understand, I'm not doing it for the dive. I'm going to make it beautiful because I'm going to be in harmony with myself as I do it. I'm going to embody my truth, and that light shines for all to view. But that's not the focus of it. That's not the purpose. That's not the premonition. My gold lies in places that only I can discover. And that is my journey within myself. And on the outside, people may observe me in a certain way as I do that, as I embody that, as I experience myself for who I am. Very much an Aries sort of energy, right? Being very first fire sign of the zodiac. But it's almost like you may perceive me and what I'm doing, but I don't see what you see, and I don't, I'm hearing, I don't feel you seeing me. Because I am so taken by this experience. I am so fully involved. I'm hearing from head to toe. I'm hearing from crown to root. Okay, referencing the chakra system. All right, so energetic alignment absolutely may be a focus for you here. But, right, it's like, I'm so taken by myself in the process of just being myself that I don't have time to wonder about who I'm not, or who you see me as. Because in that moment, in that space, in that time where I am just being at one with myself, I'm hearing at peace with my offerings. There is no time at all. The world of my dreams is a timeless world. And I can get lost in it. I understand it. I'm a Pisces. Pisces sun. Sagittarius moon. Scorpio rising. I get it. I'm dreamy, right? And that's what this moment is for you, Aries. It's this moment where you're like, see what you want to see. Because all I see, right? I don't even see. I feel when I'm deep under the water. When I'm feeling what I'm feeling, when I'm in that trance-like state of just accepting who I am, what I feel, what is true for me, what has been true for me, what I've always known to be my emotional reality, my intuitive, I'm hearing honor system. I'm hearing spirit guides for a number of you. I become one with my experience. So perception, understanding, discovery doesn't take on this form of almost like disclosure, right? Like diving beneath the surface of the water, right? Diving super deep. Oh my gosh, I found the remains of some pirate ship, right? It's like, it's not like checkpoint, okay? The way I'm feeling it for you, Aries, the way I'm feeling it for you is you're diving not necessarily even to find anything, any one thing, any thing that you find that then, right, you are able to validate why you've taken the dive. No, I feel that you're like, it may be superfluous for me to find anything, because I know that it's not about finding. It's not about collecting. It's about what I know. What I know. And the intangibility of that is what characterizes this whole process for you. And the grappling, right, with what I know, what I imagine, how these two findings, in a way, interact. Right? How these two valid realities in their own right have some sort of crossover relevance. But the primary motive for you is to find yourself. That is what calls you into this new beginning. And no one can do that for you, right, Aries? No one can recognize you, find you, and bring you to yourself, right? Like, Aries, here you are, this is who you really are, right? Embody it. Only you know who you really are. Only you. So if you're seeking outside counsel, guidance, right? Like, please, someone tell me who I am. What's my calling? What matters to me, right? That's your journey. To take on, accept, as a process not of discovery, as discovery. And now I've seen it, now I know. I'm going to take this with me, right? As a marker of my existence, right? Well, this is coming to me. So however you resonate with it, Aries, right? But there's this feeling of like, it's not about discovery. It's not about discovering who I am. It's about remembering who I am. Remembering the call. Recalling that the memory of me always lives through me. And it's about remembering what I've known, who I am, in every dimension, in every sense of the word, and how I can synthesize that anywhere I am, in any world, in any realm of existence, holding that. I'm hearing that character intact. Okay, now let us mention these cards that popped out here, right over the Four of Cups. You have the Justice card, right smack dab in the middle. You have the Lovers, beautiful, beautiful. Gemini's card, right over the Ten of Swords, right over the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles mirroring the Lovers. This may be pertaining to a partnership, okay, and legality may be a factor, okay, for some of you. Now, I'm getting that the clearer, whatever this mission becomes, whatever comes to light has a component to it that I'm hearing creates relevance in the material, tangible world. So there's an application of whatever this creativity is, absolutely, as I'm feeling it. The question then is, right, how? Who, what, where, and when? What is the best sort of means, okay, I'm hearing, of distribution for a number of you? How do we find the clarity that we seek? I'm getting strategic clarity, planning, purpose, aim, mission, strategy, organization, delegation, roles. There is a focus on, I'm getting the disheveling of purpose yet again. Clarifying the dream, making it super, super clear, right? When we take that dive, we are completely aerodynamic. And we enter, right, almost without a splash. Now, okay, Aries, Absolutely, right? There's a new beginning on the horizon. There's a new beginning on the horizon, and it requires of you to let go of all the older ways that characterized the way that you may have worked through similar sort of situations or solutions, right? So, for example, let's say right you're doing something completely new, okay, but the decision that you're making in regards to whatever this is that may be completely new, may feel completely new in some sort of way, may require the same sort of processes, right? It's like I need to make a certain decision about, let's just say you're starting a TV show, okay, and you've already made a TV show. You want to make another TV show, but this TV show is like not going to be a TV show. It's going to be really different. It's going to be whatever it may be, okay. It may be completely anomalous to even what people may characterize as a TV show. So comes the point of decision making, right, about things that may feel right like kind of more simplistic, rudimentary decisions. Or how do we set this up? How do we Well, I'm feeling for you, Aries, that the way in which you approached the solutions that you formed, I'm here in regards to previous ventures, don't apply. Don't apply. You must be willing to release the intellectual mind and flow with, again, just what you know. And this may be a partnership, right? Lovers, two individuals, Gemini's card, strong air energy right next to the Ten of Swords. Air energy, strong as well, but very different vibrations, right? Ten of Swords, the lovers. And then you have the Justice card, right? Also air, Libra's card. So an emphasis on strategy, on formation of strategic principles. What are the principles that will carry whatever this dream is into the future, this knowing that requires of us to start anew on every front, even the way that we approach the process of making progress with whatever this is, right? So there's a lot of retuning, rewiring the way that we perceive from a strategic standpoint, how we bring whatever this creativity, this drive, this person, whatever that may mean to a number of you, this passion into a point of fruition within the third dimension, the tangible world. So there's a clarification of purpose. There's a clarification on many fronts, and it requires of you to right. It's like just take one sword from this pile of 10 swords. What is your personal philosophy? How is the way that cuts to the chase of what this whole process means for you, Aries? It's beautiful. I feel that you will be drawing your conclusions. There is clarity coming through. And there's also a tremendous lightheartedness to whatever this is. So while you're taking strategy and formation, I'm hearing of principles very seriously, right? Clarity of purpose, very seriously. At the same time, you are surrendering to the process of capacitating and bringing whatever this vision is to fruition. It's beautiful, Aries. Enjoy July. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much again for your patience with it. And I highly recommend you to check out your rising, ascendant, or moon sign as well, as oftentimes those may provide you with further insights into your situation. So you may also find that your Venus holds some relevance for you in the area concerning creative hobbies, creativity, what you deem to be love, right? So it's basically every sign, right, holds relevance for us in some kind of way. We are a part of all 12 zodiac constellations in some way or another. It's just a matter of, right, do we have a little more of a certain energy than another, right? So if you're drawn to watch another sign and you're like, I'm not that sun sign, I'm not that moon sign, it's not my rising sign, why do I want to watch it, right? You may have a lot of that archetype in your chart by way of your house placements, by way of your planetary placements, other than your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus even. So, okay, I'm being heated, I'm being guided to mention this to you, all right? So if you're drawn to watch another sign that is not your sign, messages may lie in between the lines for you there, so to speak, right? Everything is relevant to us, just in perhaps a different way, with a different spin on it, and a different measure, all right? Thank you so much again, Aries. I hope you have a beautiful July. Enjoy these new beginnings on the horizon for you, and I will see you soon. Bye.